Cancer, beware. October 25th is a day that could jeopardize your career. Dear Cancer, you are known for your diligence, perseverance and desire to create a solid foundation for yourself and your loved ones. Career for you is not just a way to earn money, but an important part of life, a reflection of your talent and professionalism. You painstakingly build your way to success, brick by brick, investing time, effort and soul into it. But what if one wrong step, one careless decision can destroy everything you have been striving so long and hard for? The stars warn, October 25th is preparing an unfavorable astrological event that could cast a shadow on your professional life. On this day, a tense aspect between militant Mars and austere Saturn, a square, will create an atmosphere of heightened tension and conflict. Misunderstandings, harsh words, ill-conceived actions, the probability of mistakes will increase many times over. It is the career sphere that will be hit the hardest by this negative influence. Be prepared that October 25th may become a real test for your professional stability. On October 25th, a dramatic confrontation between two giant planets will unfold on the celestial stage: energetic Mars, the patron saint of action, romance and ambition, and strict Saturn, the guardian of order, discipline and limitations. Their intense aspect, known in astrology as a square, is like a battle between two titans, each of whom fiercely defends its principles and does not want to give way. Mars, blazing with the fire of initiative and determination, in the context of career represents our energy, our desire to achieve goals, and our ability to break through any obstacles. He pushes us to take action, encourages us to take responsibility and bravely fight for our place in the sun. Saturn, representing structures, rules and boundaries, acts as a strict mentor who demands discipline, patience, scrupulous fulfillment of duties and strict adherence to established norms. In the career realm, it represents superiors, hierarchy and the need to work within the system. When these two powerful planets square each other, there is a powerful conflict between the desire for quick results and the need to follow rules and regulations, between the desire to take initiative and the demands of discipline and obedience. This intense energy, like a volcano, is looking for a way out and can manifest in various spheres of life, but its influence will be felt especially strongly in the career. How it can manifest at work. Conflicts with superiors or colleagues. Your ideas or working methods may meet with sharp disapproval or harsh criticism from management or colleagues. On this day it is important to be ready for a constructive dialogue, but at the same time do not lose confidence in yourself and your professional qualities. Delays and obstacles in the realization of projects. The square of Mars and Saturn can create unexpected obstacles on the way to achieving your goals. Be prepared that projects that seemed promising and easy to realize may hang up due to bureaucratic delays, technical glitches, or other unforeseen circumstances. Mistakes and miscalculations, haste and inattention caused by Mars' desire for quick results, combined with Saturn's restrictions, can lead to unfortunate mistakes and miscalculations in your work. On this day it is important to be especially focused and attentive to details, carefully check all documents and calculations. Risk of dismissal or demotion. In the most unfavorable cases, Mars square Saturn can lead to serious problems at work, up to and including dismissal or demotion. If you feel that your position is in jeopardy, it is important to proceed with caution and not make hasty decisions. Symptoms of a dangerous day. On October 25th, be especially alert to the following signals, which may indicate the negative impact of Mars square Saturn on your work sphere. Increased irritability and conflict. You may feel more nervous, agitated and irritable than usual. Any little thing can set you off, so it's important to learn to control your emotions and not give in to provocations. Unwillingness to compromise. On this day you will find it difficult to give in and seek common ground with others. You will be inclined to insist on your own, even if it will damage your relationship with your colleagues or superiors. Try to be more flexible and diplomatic. Difficulties with concentration and decision-making. Mars square Saturn can negatively affect your ability to concentrate and make informed decisions. You may feel scattered, doubtful and unsure of your actions. Try to postpone important decisions to a more favorable time. Unforeseen obstacles in work. Be prepared that your plans may be disrupted due to sudden problems, technical glitches or other unforeseen circumstances. Don't be downhearted and try to adapt flexibly to changes. Feelings of pressure and injustice. On this day you may feel that you are under undue pressure or being treated unfairly. Try not to take it personally and remember that this is temporary. Tips to minimize the risks. To mitigate the negative impact of Mars square Saturn and survive this day with minimal losses, use the following recommendations. Show maximum diplomacy and restraint in communication. On this day it is important to be especially attentive to your words and intonations. Avoid harsh statements, unjustified criticism and open confrontations. Try to express your thoughts and feelings calmly, constructively and kindly. Avoid arguments and confrontations. If you feel that the situation is heating up and starting to get out of control, it is better to step aside and give yourself time to cool down. Don't give in to provocations and don't get into pointless arguments that can only make things worse. Thoroughly check all work before handing it in. This day there is an increased risk of making mistakes due to inattention, absent-mindedness or haste. Be especially scrupulous and attentive to details. Take your time and thoroughly check all documents, calculations and presentations before submitting them to your superiors or colleagues. Do not make important career-related decisions. If possible, postpone important negotiations, signing contracts, job interviews and other important matters related to your career to a more favorable time when the influence of the planets will be more harmonious. If possible, take time off work or work from home. If you have such an opportunity, it is better to spend this day in a calmer and more comfortable environment, avoiding stressful situations at work. This will help you maintain emotional balance and avoid conflicts. Make time for relaxation and stress relief, meditation, yoga, a walk in nature, listening to quiet music or any other activity that helps you relax and restore energy will be very useful on this day. Take care of your emotional and physical well-being. Remember that even the most difficult astrological configurations are not a verdict. Knowing about them gives you the opportunity to prepare for possible difficulties, plan your actions and minimize the negative influence of the planets. Be attentive to yourself and your feelings, listen to your intuition, and you will be able to successfully overcome this difficult period. Alternative approach: use the energy of the square for your own good. Although Mars square Saturn is considered a tense aspect that brings potential difficulties, it is important to remember that astrology is not fatalism. The stars only tell us about possible challenges, but they do not rob us of our free will and ability to influence our own destiny. Instead of passively waiting for trouble, you can use the energy of the Mars-Saturn square for your own good. This aspect, while challenging, has tremendous potential for growth, development, and accomplishment. So how do you turn a challenge into an opportunity? Channel the energy of Mars into solving long-standing problems. The square with Saturn will give you the discipline and tenacity you need to tackle those tasks you've been putting off for a long time. Take initiative and responsibility. Don't be afraid to take the lead on difficult projects. Mars square Saturn will help you show the determination and perseverance you need to succeed. Strengthen your professional skills. Use this period to upgrade your skills, learn new technologies, or adopt new ways of working. This will help you become a more competitive professional and strengthen your position in the labor market. Reconsider your career goals. A Mars-Saturn square can be a powerful incentive to reflect on your career path and make adjustments. It may be time to change jobs, start your own business, or begin moving in a new direction. It is important to remember that the energy of Mars square Saturn requires a constructive approach and reasonable distribution of forces. Do not overestimate your capabilities and do not try to do everything at once. Act consistently, systematically, and don't be afraid to ask for help from colleagues and mentors. If you can properly utilize the potential of this aspect, the square of Mars and Saturn can be a powerful impetus for you to grow professionally and reach new heights in your career. Dear Cancerians, remember that astrology is not a harsh verdict, but rather a friendly advice, a wise counsel from the stars. It warns us of possible difficulties, but does not deprive us of our freedom of choice and the ability to influence our destiny. You, Riki, have incredibly strong intuition and an amazing ability to adapt to any, even the most difficult circumstances. Trust your inner voice, it will tell you the right path. Do not be afraid of trials, they make us stronger and wiser. Use this day, October 25th, as an opportunity to analyze your career, honestly assess your achievements and identify points of growth. Identify weaknesses that need your attention and map out a strategy for future development that will lead you to success and prosperity. Remember that even the darkest clouds sooner or later dissipate and the sun begins to shine again. Even the most difficult periods in our lives pass, giving way to new opportunities and joyful events. Believe in yourself, in your strength and talents, and you will definitely succeed in all your endeavors. Let the stars illuminate your path to your dreams.